Priuses are very gas-friendly cars and also very popular. USA Today says that Toyota Prius is the world's third most popular car line. I personally own a Prius, and I got this car solely for its good gas mileage. The average Prius gets anywhere between 43 and 45 miles per gallon, and they can get more, but this is the average. I get around 44 miles per gallon, and I got the averages from Fuely.com. I want to explain how these cars were made to be so efficient, its safety features, and how spacious these cars are. First, let's talk about the sleek design of the Prius and how its design helps make this car so gas efficient. Some people may not like the way the Priuses look because they are so unique, but there's a reason for their design, and the design keeps improving its gas mileage over the years. First, let me give you the definition of aerodynamics. According to NASA on nasa.gov, aerodynamics is the way air moves around things. When you look at the front of a Prius, you can see how short the front end is compared to other cars. This is so it minimizes the impact of air hitting the car. It makes air bounce off the front end and around the car, so it minimizes the impact of the air. The front bumper also helps airflow for the wheels, which minimizes turbulence in the wheel arches. This was on toyota.co.uk. The door mirrors, handles, light lenses, and rear spoiler are also aerodynamic efficient. Now I want to explain how the electric motor works. A Prius has two motors. One is gasoline and one is electric. You use the electric one when you're going lower speeds, and you use your gas motor when you're going over 40 miles per hour. The battery does not need to be charged. It charges itself when you are coasting downhill, braking, or when your turned off. Now let's talk about a Prius's safety features. The 2014 models are fully equipped when it comes to safety. First is the dynamic radar cruise control. This radar will adjust your set speed if the car in front of you slows down. The lane keep assist warns you when it gets in the other lane, and it also has corrective steering when cruise control is used. These cars also have a safety feature for people outside the car. The notification system alerts pedestrians and people on bicycles. This is because Priuses are very quiet cars when they're running. I got this information off capitaltoyota.com. Now let's take a look at my Prius. I want to show you my Prius. It's a 2006, so some of the features are different than the features that I mentioned of the 2014 model. When you sit down in a Prius, you have 41 inches of legroom and 39 inches of headroom. So you tall people out there can definitely sit comfortably in this mid-size car. If you look at the back seat, you can see that 3 can sit comfortably, and there's plenty of room for everyone. Now let's look at all the storage compartments. Of course, there's a middle console, and there's 2 cup holders. And then under that is a drawer that comes out, and you can also store stuff in there. And in these cars, there's 2 glove compartments instead of 1, so you have plenty of room to store all your important papers. And in the back, there's also 2 more cup holders, and there's the back pockets you can stick anything in. In the back, you can see that there's plenty of room to store any luggage that you need. And it also has this where you can store anything. And there's also a compartment right here that you can store stuff. When most people think of Priuses, they tend to think of it as more of a girly car. But once they sit in it and drive it, their views change, and they begin to like them. A good example of this is my boyfriend. He hated Priuses and didn't even want me to get one. But once I got one, it showed how much he really liked it, and he loves driving it. A Prius is an all-around great car. It can fit a family of 5 perfectly. If you want to save money while riding efficiently, safely, and comfortably, this is the car for you. So remember, this car has awesome gas mileage, safety, and comfort.